back in the forest, or in the backyard. We talk about routine for 3 days now because I was talking to someone about it, and I was saying, just do it every day for a while. About diet. We were talking about how old we are and how some of our friends don't look so great. So we don't look so great either, but we think we do. It's funny that when you're older, you think your friends look old and you don't. Yes, motherfucker, you look old too. But some of our friends really have problems. Diabetes, they have all kinds of illnesses, and they take all kinds of pills. They take these pills because they're prescribed. I was having trouble peeing, and I didn't know what it was. And they said, you're over 55. I'm 62. This was 5 years ago. Take this pill every day. I said, what is it? He said, no, it'll be good for you. And then the doctor checked and said, well, oh no, take this instead. I said, no. I said, well, why don't I drink some tumeric? And why don't I eat some pumpkin seed oil? That was it. My prostate was fine. I didn't need any prostate pills. They say that's the norm for people a certain age. Get the fuck. What? What age? They say, take this pill, you can perform better. I didn't need it. I mean, all these pills, they offer me so many pills. I don't take any of them. I take the pumpkin oil pills like I talked about, which are good to strengthen your prostate. But I don't have any prostate problem. But I take them now that I took them, There's so many things. I take B12 because as a vegan, but also as an animal eater now, you have problems with your B12 because it doesn't come out the ground, first of all, it's a vegetable. It comes out the ground. You don't need meat for B12, but people assume that. But I take B12. Vitamin C and zinc during this period. Drink a bunch of turmeric. And ginger. Drink ginger. I take things that are natural and healthy. It's part of my diet, but medical pills, no. So this is because of routine. If every day you do things that are good for you, then you alleviate all these problems that are not good for you. And if you do it every day, you like the results. And then you get so addicted to the results that you can't live without the things that are good for you. So selfishly, you do what's good. I said that yesterday, but selfishly, you do what's inspiring and good, not in the short term, but things that turn out to be enhancers of your long-term health and wellness. All right. Every day we begin, lokah, samasta, sukhino, bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. It's very tough to get these things together, but you get them together as much as you can. And you open up elbows, lungs, everything to the count of 6. All the way in, chest is full, and then you... 6. All the way up, much as you can inhale. 2 more. Deep inhale. Stomach's all the way in. And as you inhale, you lift the stomach all the way in and up as well. All the way to the top. Sip some more. Sip some more. End of the first set. Your neck hurts a little, your arms hurt, your chest opened, and you're a little bit high. Change already. Just that breathing exercise. Come on down. Okay. Begin the poses. Andrasana. Straighten your arm as tall and be as tall as you can and begin going left and right. Hips equal and align with your elbows. Elbows straight up. Tall as you can be, all the way to the right and hold. Straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Push your right side into your left. Bend over. Twisting a little bit, opening up your chest. Squeezing your ears between your arms. Straightening your arms. Come on up. Other side. Deeper, deeper. Come on up. Okay, now we're going to go back bend. Feet together. Straighten your arms. Let your head rest back. Loosen your neck. Now come on back. Try not to grunt. Oh, then we're going to go forward bend slowly, as this is the first time you're coming out of a back bend into a forward bend. Do it slowly, gentle. Loosen everything up. Shuffle your feet a little bit. Hold the back of your feet. Stand on your toes. Elbows behind your shins. Look up. Bend your knees and put your chest on your knees. And once you've done that, if you can, straighten and lock your knees. Pulling your head to your feet or to the floor. Chest on your knees. Pulling all the way up. Okay. Second set. All the way to the right. And hold. Keep opening up more and more. Keep a smile on. Continue to have deep breath. Come on up. Other side. Down, up. One more time, we're going to straighten our arms, feet together, and lean all the way back. Straightening your arms. Forward. Last time, second set. Fingers under your toes, lifting your head a little bit, straightening your knees, bending your knees again. Put your chest on your knee. And then if you can straighten your knees with your chest still on your knee, do so. Come on up. Okay, we're going to now go into a chair pose. We'll do a traditional chair from the vinyasa, like this. Stomach up and in. Squeezing everything up and in. Now we do a traditional from the 26 poses. Palms up. And on our tippy toes. Come on down. Toes up and in. You can feel your gut going up and in. Puts compression in your gut of your knees, up and in. Holding this on your tippy toes. Come on up. Okay. We go into eagle pose. Lift your right knee up and over. Wrap it around. Squeeze everything tight. Tight as you can. Up and in. Breathing everything together. All 14 parts of the body are being tested. Come on up. Other side. Left leg, left arm under, around, wrap it around, double wrap. Come on down on your knee, bend your knees, chest up straight. Lift your left leg up, wrap it all the way around. Squeeze it tight. Belly is up and in. Straighten your back. Squeezing all 14 parts of the body. Squeezing like a rope. Wrap it like a rope. Come on up. Okay. Now we're going to do head to knee. Bend your right knee. Well, I'm going to do a second set of the eagle. Do a second set. Up. So you can just do this. If you do this, pull your gut up and in. Straighten your back. Do your deep warrior breathing. That's an eagle pose. Full expression, which is really still never a full expression. They say if any yogi were to get a pose right, and some have, they become enlightened. And so they come into a ball of light. Squeeze tight, guys. Come on up. Other side, you can do the same variation I showed you. Or the full expression. Deep bend. Squeezing everything together. Come on up. Okay, now we go to head to knee pose. This is fine. If you can hold that. Gut up and in, shoulders back. Straightening everything all the way from the gut, or from the muladhara, or the anus, or the sacrum, all the way straight up. Then you're doing a pose. The rest of us, or some of us, may reach under and grab our feet. If we've done that, bent over, we can straighten our legs. Straighten. If your bottom knee is not straight, you're not doing it, go back a step. But hold the pose, breathe deeply, smile. And let go. Hold the pose. Come on down. Other side the same. Just do this if you like. Much as you can. Or wrap your arms. Left arm under right. Oh no, I'm sorry. Or you can lift your left leg. Bend down, hold on to it. Straighten your leg. And breathe. Ujjayi breathing, where you can hear your breath through the back of your throat, like Darth Vader. Soothing, calm, deep breath. Let go. Come on down. Okay, I got started. And now you should have a little bit of a sweat. Big smile should be on. Arms open. We're going to do dancing Shiva right now. Arms up, forward. Hold that. Kicking and stretching equal and simultaneously. The more you kick, the better you balance. Other side. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Inside of your hand, also inside of your left foot now. Straighten up, then charge. One up. Preparing to do the other side again. A second set. Dancing Shiva. Come on down. Kicking your foot hard as you can. Stretching and kicking. Equal and simultaneously. Stretching and kicking. Stretching, kicking, lengthening. Come on down. Other side. Kicking, stretching, kicking, stretching. One down. Okay. Now we're going to do a vinyasa series. Upward dog, downward dog, into warrior one. And then warrior two. I'm going to hold. Surya Namaskar A. All the way down. Lift up.
Hold here. Breathe. Gut up and in. Heels to the floor. Put your right leg up. Slowly guide your leg through all the way. Gently place it down.
Go into a warrior one. Warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Triangle. Open your chest, straighten your legs. Opening your chest.
Step forward.
Come on up. I'm going to repeat that on the other side. Come on up. Uttanasana all the way. Dog.
Downward dog. Hold. Stomach up and in. Lift your left leg up. Gently come through.
Warrior one. Warrior two. Hold. Deep breath. Straighten your left leg. Reach forward, forward, forward. Triangle.
Forward. Back to knee.
Come on up to Uttanasana. Up, out of chair pose. Now we're going to do 26 pose triangle. Begin, so you can see it, by warrior one. To warrior two. Then we're going to charge. Elbow to knee, not on your knee, but pushing your knee, opening your hips. Hand is not touching the floor. Up. Other side. Do a warrior one. Warrior two. Opening your chest and everything. Deep breath. triangle. This bent leg triangle, opening your hips, charging your gut or your core, opening your heart to the sky, not touching the ground if you can help it, opening, smiling. Come on up. Okay, now we're going to do a forward bend. Widen your legs, about equal to your wrists. It's a good start. And we're going to bend all the way forward. Chest open all the way. Put your head on the floor if you can, or towards the floor. Pulling hard on your heels. Straightening your legs. Come on up. Now we're going to do a head to knee pose. Turn, balancing your hips. All the way forward. Head to knee. Other side, balancing the hips equal, forward, lean forward all the way, and round your chest, spine, head on the knee. Come on up. And the standing poses, except for we have a triangle. A tree pose. Up and in. Everything. Lift your right leg. Put it high up on your inside of your left hip or thigh if you can. If not, whatever you do, do not put your foot against your knee. It's dangerous there. So under it or above it. Open your hip. Put on a smile. Go into a prayer pose. Full expression of the pose. Come on down. Other side. Tree pose. Prayer. This is a 90% Hindu community, but the other 10% are Muslim. And every day, multiple times a day, you can hear the Muslims praying from the temple or the mosque. Maybe you can hear it, the holy sound. They pray 6 times a day. Beautiful spiritual communities that exist, coexist together in this beautiful place. Full expression. Come on down. Well, that ends our standing series. Deep breath. Our first Shavasana as we go to seated positions. Make sure you can see me in the seated positions. Begin with a Shavasana. Let the practice sink in. All of the poses are compression poses. And so the blood is restricted from moving through parts of the body. And when you rest, the body absorbs the benefit of the practice. Shavasana is therefore the most important pose. Corpse pose. It's also the most difficult pose. Come on up. Corpse pose is the most difficult pose because letting go is the job of the yogi, and all of this effort is so that we can let go. Doing a triangle is baby food compared to letting go. We're going to begin, I guess, with a cobra. Let's first begin on our elbows and lift up and pull our chest forward. Up, forward, squeezing, or pulling your elbows back and your chest forward. Deep breaths. Up, forward, up, forward, up, forward. You should open your chest. Come on down. Now put your hands low and back and elbows together. Come on up. Try not to use your hands too much or at all. Put your belly button, that's all that should be on the floor, along with your hips. And let your back do the work, as opposed to your hands and your arms. Let your back lift you all the way up. Put on a smile. All the way up. Come on down. Next thing we're going to do, another back bend right here. Just do this if you can. Opening your chest to the ceiling. Chest, squeezing your elbows together. Pushing forward. And if you can, come on back all the way to our ankles or our feet. Push our chest up and forward. Back, in and up. And smile. Back bend wakes the brain up. Come on up. Third back bend. Sit between our feet. As much as we can. If our butt goes to the ground between our feet, then that's good. Just sit here and open up everything. You can feel your knees are challenged, your hips are challenged. And if you feel comfortable, then go back to your elbows. And if you're still comfortable, go all the way back. Lay flat on the floor, opening up everything. 1% of the pose is 100% of the benefit, so don't go too far. If you have back issues or anything, take your time. If you have back issues, then one day, if you continue this practice, you won't have back issues. But be careful. And practicing ahimsa begins with you. Non-harming first begins with the first chakra, the Muladhara, the self. Non-harming the self. You can't serve God or anyone if you don't take care of yourself. God is the collective, so you cannot serve the collective if you don't first serve the self. Okay, those are the back bends. Do I need a third back bend? No, we're going to go into a forward bend. So take your time with this. Straighten your legs, lift your butt cheek up and back. Some teachers say don't go forward and backward. Others teach that, as they do in Bikram, and other teachers teach that the flexibility of the spine is youth. And so be careful as you go forward, coming out of the back bend. If you can grab your toes, and that's good. Lock your knees, lift your feet off the ground, so your chest is forward. Pulling, straightening your legs more and more. And when you're ready, or if you're ready, come on down. Come on up. Okay. Another head to knee pose. Bring your right leg out, up and in. Your foot into your hip. Butt cheeks equal on the ground. Straighten your back. Lean forward slowly and gently. Grab your foot. Put your head on a knee. Come on up. Other side. This is a little bit of a hip opener, as you can see. Also, compression pose. Also strengthens all, if you could engage everything, all the parts of the body. Pulling your foot, flexing your foot as you pull it. Your hamstrings are opening up. Put your head on your knee and push your knee to the ground, straightening your leg. Come on up. Take a short Shavasana here. Take 3 deep breaths. Slowly. Come on up. Forward bend. One more time. Okay, now Ardha or twisting pose. Lift your right leg up, lift it around your foot, and then turn to the right, lifting your gut up and in, turning, straightening your back. Or you can fold your left knee, put your hand here, lift your right arm up again, but this time reach all the way around and grab your knee, twist. Either way, you're twisting up and around, up straight and around. Every breath more up, every exhale more of a twist. It's subtle. The pose is never stagnant. Some people say hold still, other teachers say it's always evolving. I'm saying it's always going to evolve. So you're twisting up and to the right. Come on now. Other side. Twisting, stretching and twisting, working your digestive system. Looking off into the forest, and I see how beautiful it is. Yesterday, a cobra came into my living room. I had to figure out how to get it out without killing it. It's quite a task. Anyway, that ends our sitting series. The next thing we do now is a breathing exercise. We begin with a breathing exercise, and we end the same way. Now, this cleans the toxins out. So the purpose of this is many. The mind fluctuations and the toxins that go along with them, and the toxic air, food. And what toxins are built up in the body are fought by this practice, this Kapalabhati breath. The gut pops. You don't inhale, it inhales automatically as a reaction to the strong exhale. Gut. I'm going to do 60 of those. Ready? Inhale. All the way in, lock all your bandhas up to your head, lock your throat, Jalandhara Bandha, throat chakra, throat lock. Second set's going to be twice as fast, last twice as long. At least 120 breaths. I may lose breath and count, but you're going to do it very fast. Go. Heavily. 10. Inhale deep. Hold it in. That'll do it. We're going to go into our final Shavasana now. Corpse pose. Let the practice sink in. This is the most difficult pose, to just let go. Lie your body flat, sink into the floor, and drift away a little bit. Feet, relax. Ankles, relax. Ankle and feet, relax. Legs, relax. Shins, knees, thighs, legs. Relax. Legs, ankles, and feet relax. Let your belly sink into the floor. Belly relax. Chest and arms, fingers and hands. Let it all relax. Chest, arms, fingers, hands into the floor. At ease. Hips, legs, ankles and feet now relax. Face relaxed. Face, chest, elbows, arms, hands, all relaxed. Begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes. When you're ready, bring your knees into your chest. Roll over to your left side. Coming out of corpse pose, you say we are born again. So let go of the old life. Begin new. Leaving something in the old life behind. Something that doesn't serve you, leave it here on the mat. And sit up into a comfortable position. So, someone asked me by text, so what do you mean born again? A Christian asked me what I meant. I said, well, I meant born again. I meant the yogis in this context mean that at every second you are new. The enlightened being is never bound by the past, any habits. We only create habits because we are stuck. And we need them. Good habits. But the yogi doesn't have to do that. The yogi is born again at every second and is informed by God to what his movements or her movements will be. And so she, at any second, can do anything that God is asking. She doesn't need resilience or, what's the word? She doesn't need, she is free from the boundaries, the bounds of the past. She's free to do in the future or in the present moment what God is asking. So for us, we pick a moment. Wednesday next week, I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to plan ahead, and I'm going to psych myself up, and by Wednesday, I told my friends, I don't want to embarrass myself, I'm going to quit smoking. So when we come out of corpse pose, and we're born again, and we leave something behind, that's our moment to leave something, to consciously choose to leave something behind. Sit up, repeat the mantra to yourself. The mantra is Rum. Let all thoughts come and go, but repeat and think the mantra Rum. Sink into your seat. Be at ease and expect nothing.